show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw.
We think he's one of the best players in baseball. We think he's an MVP caliber player, and I think we all still believe that. I do, that's for sure. But I think what's hard to wrap your head around is why all the swing and misses. He's trying to hit home runs. It's pretty obvious, and I'm not knocking him for trying to hit home runs because I think that's the way of the modern offensive player. When we bitch and complain about, oh, just go the other way or take your walk and things like that, that's just an old school thinking. This is all analytically driven. You know, you're either going to get the 3 true outcomes. You're going to hit a home run, you're going to strike out, or you're going to walk. Gunner's just trying to hit all those home runs. He's trying to get to 40 or 50 home runs and be this team leader, and he wants to hit more home runs than Alonso. It's just not working. And when he does hit a home run, it's a solo shot anyway. So, I mean, my God, make your adjustments and be the good hitter that you are. And when mistakes present themselves, go ahead and flip them deep. I think the offensive philosophy of getting 3 chances to swing as hard as you can is as absurd in the game of Major League Baseball as anything I've heard. Is this not a team sport? I'll give you 2, baby. Go ahead. If you want to hack at the first pitch and blow your back out, and if you want to hack at the second pitch and chase out of the zone a little bit, go right ahead. But golly, you better be a team player with 2 strikes and learn how to put the ball in play. This team strikes out so much, and Gunner's as guilty as anybody. I mean, give your team a chance. I just think the overall philosophy on the analytic game, it's just off, man. I mean, guys don't adjust. It's very cold, stagnant. They put players all over the field. One night he's hitting 8th, and then he's playing center field. The next night he's playing third base, and all of a sudden the defense goes to heck. And this is almost every player they have. They think everybody's just Johnny Versatile. And same thing in bullpens. I don't understand this. It's like they flip over a Stratomatic card and think that these guys can just do what the number says. It doesn't work that way, and they can't figure this out. And I think that's why things have snowballed. There's just no consistency with any part of this team's game. I'm talking offense, defense, pitching, base running too. I mean, my God. I mean, let's go, man. So a lot of things have to be shaken up, relearned, redeveloped. It bothers me every day when these coaches say, well, we're developing here at the major league level and it takes time. How about develop in the minor leagues where players are supposed to be developed? And then you bring them up when you feel like they know how to play a better brand of baseball. I mean, are you kidding me with the batting average they're flipping up there and the lack of making adjustments from number 1 and number 2 pick? It's just really, it's hard to see.
How do you really feel, Mike? How do you really feel?
I'm sorry, I'm getting a little heated up, baby. I'm getting heated
I
up.
understand.
It's frustrating, man. It's so frustrating.
I apologize for Baltimore. I apologize for Baltimore.
Magic, 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 magic. Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will begin a 3-game series against the Miami Marlins at Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short, and that works for me. Folks, how are you? Let me just go ahead and do a wellness check on Oriole fans out there right now. The Orioles are playing about as bad of a brand of baseball as we have seen in our lifetimes. Doesn't matter how old you are. You can go way back, folks. We just lost all 4 games of a 4-game series against the New York Yankees. Every game we've lost was by at least 5 runs. That is something that has happened only twice in franchise history. The last time was the 1988 season against Cleveland during April when we began the season 0-21. I probably could have guessed when the streak of 4 in a row, lost by 5 or more runs, was last met, that 0-21 stretch. Wouldn't have remembered the team, but that makes sense. Folks, I don't know how else to tell this to you. We're really bad right now, and somebody needs to be held accountable, and that's where I'm at. Let me tell you about this. The minus 29 run differential that we had against the Yankees in a 4-game series ties for the worst such run differential in franchise history. And again, they never led at any point during any of the 4 games. The team is now at a minus 41 run differential on the season, which is second worst, only 1 run less than Philly's negative 42. The team's ERA after that series has risen to 4.96, and the team whip is up to 1.5. Both of those now rank 28th in baseball. Only 2 teams are worse at pitching than us now. Opponents are batting .274 against us. That's the highest in the American League. Let's see. What else do you want to know? 23 games that we played this season where the pitcher has allowed 3 or more runs. We're 5-18 in those games. What else? Folks, it's bad. I'm only talking about the pitching right now. The hitting is bad. The defense is bad. The base running is bad. The management is bad. It's all bad. And that's where we are. In my humble opinion, Mike Bordick, who, if you were here before I got on the microphone, I played about a 3-minute clip of Mike Bordick calling into a show to give his thoughts about the state of the team right now. It sort of began with Gunnar Henderson and then kind of branched out to more things. But in my opinion, Mike Bordick had a lot of very, very, very good points. And when you hear him talk, it's tough to hear because not only are you hearing things that are true and difficult to digest, but you can hear in Mike Bordick's voice how frustrated he is and how much he cares watching this happen from a distance. I think he wants to be in here and help this team out. And God damn it, give him a job. Why don't you? Like I was trying to tell some people in my Discord last night, you know, this new manager or this new ownership group, we don't know how much David Rubenstein really knows about baseball or any of those other minority owners, but Cal Ripken is in this group. So if the problem is with Elias, and at this point, I don't know how you can really say it isn't. It is an organizational failure that was exposed in 4 games in the Bronx this past weekend. We showed no ability to compete against a good team, no matter how bad a team is. I've seen Oriole teams over the years, good, bad, and somewhere in between. And, you know, maybe not every time they played up the way they should against the Yankees, but normally they do. I'm talking bad teams. I'm talking Chris Richard is your best hitter on the team, bad teams that would at least show up and do things, little things, fundamental things to try to win ball games. And, you know, we might not have won series in those bad years, but we would scratch out a game. We'd figure something out. We'd fight enough to get a game. And we didn't see that over the last 4 days in New York. It's very alarming. The honeymoon is over. I can't imagine. I can't think that this is all on Craig Albanese. I feel like he's the latest victim in this managerial role, and that, when you're talking about going out and getting a new player to help make the team better, or going out and getting a new manager to help the team play better. Well, if the organization, if the philosophy, if the instruction, if everything that's coming down from the front office to control how this team operates, all the way down to the decisions that I feel should be left up to the manager. Well, you got to cut this. You got to cut this off at the head. You do. I'm sorry. This team either finds a way to bounce back, and we can all look back and admire a team that was down this bad and found a way to fight back and become a playoff team in 2026. But if they don't make the playoffs this year, we move on from Mike Elias. And I know I might be the last person to get on the get rid of Mike Elias train. It's not the first time I've said I've been unhappy with him, or we should think about making a change. But this past weekend, and having a lot of thought, and also being sort of, stranded in bed in traction, waiting for my back to improve. By the way, my back is getting better. I got more mobility and less pain going on this morning, so I'm hoping that tomorrow I can be on camera again. But I'm not going to test it yet. I'm still reclining. But, yeah, I think I lost my train of thought. Let me go ahead and get these pitching matchups and starting lineups out of the way. I don't want to make this a giant TED Talk, folks, but the Orioles are in crisis right now. And, again, Mike Elias, the ownership needs to be talking right now about contingency plans if things don't turn around this season. They need to start scouting for a new GM now. Again, if they turn it around, fine. More power to you, Mike. Hell of a turnaround. But otherwise, it's time to clean house. I'm sorry. And this influence of analytics on the game, I know it's something that can't just be wiped away. Every team uses it on some level or another. But based on what I've seen, based on hearing a guy like Mike Bordick talk about it, I'm convinced this team, however we're operating with analytics, it is not helping. If anything, it is hurting us. It is giving us a lack of a team identity. It's making us inconsistent as hell. It's making us do things situationally that wouldn't make sense unless a computer told you to do it. And I'm sorry. At some point, you need a brain, a human brain, to make some decisions instead of a computer. That needs to be a tool, a resource, a supplemental resource. Everything else needs to come from your brain and your physical abilities as a player. Things have, there might be another team out there that is heavy in the analytics, but they're getting better results. And I guess you can't really complain for a team that is getting the results that way. But we're not. We're clearly not. And I guarantee you, if we threw all that shit in the garbage right now and told our players to just go up there and give your best at bat, that we would see instant improvement in the offense right now. Right the hell now. You don't need to be an experienced big leaguer and a hitting coach to get that message across. You can be Joe armchair guy with a beer in his hand, and you've got just as much to give this team in terms of advice to make them better than whatever the hell we got going on right now. Man, I am tired of seeing this team lose like this. I hope we see better tonight. It's not going to be easy. We're facing one of the tougher right-handers in the National League. He's a former Cy Young Award winner. Sandy Alcantara is on the mound for the Marlins, a record of 3-2 with a 3.04 ERA, a 1.16 whip, 47 in the third innings already. He is a workhorse. He's already got a complete game shutout this season. 40 hits, 15 walks, 31 strikeouts, 4 home run balls. He's going up against Chris Bassitt. Now, isn't this a crazy statistic? Chris Bassitt has won his last 2 starts, and the Orioles as a team have won the last 4 games in which he has started. Bassitt still has a pretty tough ERA. It's over 5.5. Folks, we're about ready for baseball. Gunnar Henderson is about to get into the batter's box. I'm going to have to get to the starting lineups here as we go. Sorry for the long TED Talk. Please do me a favor and try to get synced up with me. Again, once I see first pitch, or once you do, you should pause your game. And if you've already seen it, maybe pause your game after you see the first out. But as soon as you see one or the other, pause your game. Allow me to catch up and call whatever play or moment that you paused at. Unpause, and then you're synced up for the rest of the night. Okay, folks? Glad to have everybody here. Let's try to watch some better baseball tonight. Gunnar Henderson will lead off, play shortstop. Taylor Ward is back in the lineup batting second and left field. Dylan Beavers will hit third again, and he's DHing tonight. Those will be the 3 leading off here in the first inning. Pete Alonso will bat cleanup and play first base. Sammy Basayo does the catching, and he bats 5th. Leody Taveras in center field hits 6th. Colton Cowser in right field batting 7th. Kobe Mayo will hit 8th at third base, and Blaze Alexander at second base will bat 9th. Alcantara has a really good changeup to go with a fastball sinker. He's also got a slider, a cutter, and a sweeper. 6-pitch mix. But that fastball changeup sinker combo, 3 pitches that look the same coming out of the hand, and they all do very different things. Folks, we are ready for baseball. There's Masson's prop bet for the night. That's great with the way the game's going right now. First pitch of the ball game, folks, is swung on and popped up foul out of play. We are underway for Orioles baseball against the Marlins. Gunnar's hitting .208.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Alcantara's next pitch hit hard on the ground and through the right side, a base hit. Gunnar scorched it, turned on it. Good-looking swing, good-looking start. The Orioles are on with a leadoff single. Well, come on, turn it on. Turn it on right now. Give us something to feel good about, please. Let's go. Here is Taylor Ward coming up.
Taylor?
First pitch. That is just off the plate. A slider outside for ball 1. Folks, we got 85 people in the room already. That's a good sign. Please be sure to hit that like button if you don't mind. 1-0 pitch is a slider in the zone. 1-1 the count. Let's see. I got a couple of at mentions here. Okay, that's a mod. I just posted some not good news about Westburg in the Discord. Okay, is it anything different than the fact that he got shut down with his throwing program? Because that was yesterday. Anyway, I'm in the very start of calling the game. I'm not really in a position to look. The count is 1-2 on Taylor Ward. Pitch is swung on, hit to third base. Second base for 1. Around the horn, not in time. It will be a fielder's choice. Xavier Edwards starting that double play for the Marlins at third base. Or no, Edwards was the middleman. I'm sorry. I guess I should get familiar with the Miami defense. That's Graham Pauley at third base. And the second baseman. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, is Xavier Edwards. All right, Dylan Beavers is up, folks.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
And I'm not sure what happened, but my game just jumped to an 0-2 count after he just fouled a ball away. So once again, if you are trying to sync up with me, and I would suggest that you do, please bear in mind that we're about to get an 0-2 pitch to Beavers, and here it is, inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out for the Orioles. You're showing more heart and effort than the players are. Well, you know, I'm not getting paid the money they are either. Pitch is fouled away, 1-2 the count. I don't really blame all the players for where we're at. I really don't. I think this team has plenty of talent to compete. I really do. It would be nice to have a frontline starter. Other than that, I mean, you got Helsley, who's currently on the DL, so we don't really have a top-notch closer at the moment either. I think Shane Baz is going to, I think he's going to be eventually good. I don't know. I think there's something beyond the players that's wrong here. Here's a pop-up by Beavers. It's behind home plate. Taking a look is Mack, the catcher. And that one is what? It's frozen is what it is. Hopefully it's out of play. What happened to the game? It's frozen, man. Come on. All right, 1 ball, 2 strikes still on Beavers, folks.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
There goes the runner. Pitch is hit toward left and into the crowd. Now, when I say crowd, folks, we're in Florida in the Marlins ballpark. Not a whole lot of crowd here. Plenty of open seats. Beavers has seen 7 pitches in this at-bat, and it's still just a 1-2 count. Alcantara's next pitch is inside, 2-2. Keep working it, Dylan. All right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch hit in the air to the left side again, and again it will fall into the lower bowl seats. Takes a nice bounce right into a fan's hands. He's very happy. Got Hicks, the first baseman, holding Gunnar over at first. 2-2 pitch is low and in. We've got a full count, folks. I think you ought to send Gunnar here. Let's get Gunnar in motion. 1 out and a 3-2 pitch to Beavers. Here it is. That one's fouled at the plate. Just a little piece. The ball rolling behind the plate a few feet. And Beavers has got himself a nice long AB going right now. 11 pitches he's seen already. He's fouled 7 of them away. Another payoff pitch. First to throw to first, and Gunnar's back standing. I'm sorry, is that Ward over there? I forgot. Ward took over on the fielder's choice, right? Is it Ward at first? I'm losing my mind, folks. Why is it pausing again? Come on. Don't make me move. When I move, it hurts still. I'm stuck on a 3-2 count, folks. Hopefully we've got a nice result coming up. Beavers is on at first base. Let's see how. I'm going to guess walk. But I'm taking a look. He did walk. Okay, Beavers is on.
I'm walking here.
2 on, 1 out. Pete Alonso is up.
A polar bear stirs.
Alcantara stepped off the rubber and will reset before throwing his first pitch to Alonso. Pete's batting .215. The first pitch to him is low and outside for ball one.
A polar bear stirs.
The 1-0 is over the plate. It's low, but the ump says strike. That was worth a challenge. Not necessarily situationally, but because it was so low. But Alonso didn't think about it. It's 1-1. Pitch. Hit hard but foul. Off to the left. 1-2 the count. "21 pitches already from Alcantara. He's only gotten one out." The 1-2 pitch. Inside, 2-2, folks. Now, I was told by Harvey I can adjust the balls and strikes info on the screen here. Adjust the timing of it. Maybe I'll fiddle with it a bit. Here's a hard hit ball. Is that fair? Is that a fair ball down the left field line? You bet your bottom dollar. That one's into the corner. It's going to score a pair. It's a 2-run double for Pete Alonso. And the Orioles have responded here in the top of the first. They lead it 2-0. Alonso makes it to third base. How'd he get over there? Folks, we got a 2-0 lead early.
It's magic, you know.
Kyle Stowers bobbled the ball in the corner, and Alonso made it all the way to third base. Here's Bassitt going to deep left center field. That ball's going to bounce off the warning track. Alonso will walk home from third. And Sammy's got himself an RBI double. It's 3-0 Orioles. That's more like it. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
It's amazing what can happen when you get the shit embarrassed out of you. Let's hope this team has woken up. 3 runs in the first off former Cy Young Award winner Sandy Alcantara. 24 pitches he's up to now, still only 1 out. Here's Leody Taveras.
Come on, let's dance.
As Taveras fouls the first pitch just a few feet away. 0-1 the count. Runner at second, only 1 out, 3 runs in. Folks, we got 125 people here right now, and we're off to a great start. As Taveras hits one to right. That one's deep. That one is going to be caught on the track by Casey. Bassitt will tag and go to third base. Easy 90 feet moved up for Sammy. That ball hit deep to right as he goes to third. 2 down in the inning for Colton Cowser. Yeah, folks, we're up to 40 likes. We got 120-something people. What do you say we get those likes? Let's double them. Let's go. Let's try to get on a roll. I'm feeling better. The team's looking better. The channel needs to start doing better, too. Let's make everything better. Cowser is up with 2 down. And why is my game freezing again? This is like the 4th time. Come on, man. You're killing me, Smalls. The count right now is 0-2 on Cowser. Forgive me. That is now the... I don't know. It's 0-2 on Cowser. Let's hang in there. Sammy's at third, 2 away. Alcantara from the belt. What is the deal? Ow! Shoot. All right, folks. Don't make fun of me for grunting. But I can't deal with this thing pausing this much. I have to see if there's a backup. We're playing too well for me not to see every pitch. Come on, man. Off to too good of a start, I guess I should say. Let me pump the brakes a little bit. Sorry, folks. I have to restart my thing. 3-0 with Cowser at the plate. Sammy at third with 2 down. That's where I got stuck. And Cowser is still up there. Okay, so we are up to a full count now. It's a full count on Cowser. And Alcantara is now up to 31 pitches. Here comes number 32, and it's a foul ball. We're going to do it again. Alcantara, next pitch will be a third of the way to 100 pitches, and we're in the first inning. He's thrown 22 strikes and 10 balls. Orioles hitting a lot of foul balls. That means they're making contact. And there's another foul ball by Cowser. Keep it going. Pitch number 34 coming up. In this sequence alone, Alcantara's thrown a slider, a changeup, a four-seam fastball, a sinker. Swing and a miss. He gets Cowser on the changeup, low and away. The inning is over, but the Orioles get off to a very, very nice start. They get 3 hits in the inning. They score 3 runs. There was a Miami error in there as well. But doubles by Alonso and Bassitt to drive in runs. At the end of half an inning, it's the Orioles 3 and the Marlins coming up. All right, let's try to scroll back to the top and say hello to everybody here tonight in the Charm City chat. Glad to have you here, everybody. Again, I'm doing better with my back. I hope to be back on camera for tomorrow night's game. That's the plan. I might have been able to do it today, but I still feel a little tender, a little bit of pain, and why not give it another day just to be safe. Folks, we got Richard DeRocher here. Chilo is here. Card Crazed, Phantom, Alan Piles, Steve Nicholson, Frank W., Michael Flaherty, Mac Wilder, Mr. Bill Holland, Colonel Bill, Kurt Montgomery, Charm City Entertainment, Michael Mertig, USA 4547, Matthew Heimbach, Big J 52, Edward Bowers. What else? Seeing repeats, trying to keep my memory going. Rowdy 8888. Almost caught up. Looks like these are all repeats. Fly by Night. And Hank Mitchell is here. Is that everybody? CH Man is also here. Mr. B More 187 is here. Joel is here. All right, folks. It's Xavier Edwards. He'll be followed by Liam Hicks and Otto Lopez for the Marlins. I've yet to go over their lineup. It's Edwards at second base, Hicks at first base, and Lopez at short to begin the top of this Marlins order. First pitch to Edwards is a strike from Bassitt. 4 through 9 in the order. Kyle Stowers, the cleanup hitter in left field. Jacob Marcy in center field, batting fifth. Connor Norby is DHing, the former Oriole, hitting sixth. The catcher is Joe Mack, batting seventh. Here's a one-hopper, second base. Look at this jump throw, but it's offline. Unfortunately, Blaze Alexander, playing second tonight, Made a nice play to get to the ball, but the throw was not on the bag. Alonso tried to do a swipe tag with the runner going by, but unable to make contact. So Edwards is on to lead off the bottom of the first. Again, to finish up the Marlins lineup, Mack, the catcher, is batting 7th. Owen Casey in right field hitting 8th, and Graham Pauley is the third baseman batting 9th. So here is Liam Hicks, and that's a line drive base hit into center field. First pitch, Edwards rounds second and goes to third, and just like that, the Marlins are in business. First and third, nobody out for Miami. Just 3 pitches into Bassitt's night, and he is in trouble. Bassitt, man, you better not stink tonight, buddy. Come on, dude. We need everybody to get on board here. And now we've got a wild pitch, or did it hit the batter? I don't know. A runner is coming across the plate. The umpire doesn't seem to indicate a hit batter. That is going to be a wild pitch and a run in. You got to be kidding me. This pitch from Bassitt behind the back of Otto Lopez. Bassitt got a glove to it, but it hit off the edge of the glove. Went to the backstop. Edwards comes in to score. Here's a slow roller to shortstop by Lopez. Gunnar will get it to first in time. That is the first out of the inning. However, Hicks moves the third base on the ground ball. So now a second run for Miami, only 90 feet away with 1 out. For Baltimore defensively, left to right in the outfield, it's Ward, Taveras, and Cowser. Mayo at third, Gunnar at short, Blaze at second, Alonso at first, and Bassitt behind the plate. Here's a curveball to Kyle Stowers, our old friend. He comes into the game hitting .240 on the season. He does not have a home run, and he has only 1 RBI in 13 games. Not the Stowers we remember from last year. Not so far. Swing and a miss. In under the hands. Good location on the fastball from Bassitt to make it 0-2. Folks, if you have pessimism running through your veins about the Orioles, I can't sit here and give you any argument to not feel that way. All I'm going to ask for you folks in the Charm City chat tonight is that if you have something pessimistic to say, something negative about the team, try and at least, while we're trying to win a game, word it in such a way where, you're being sarcastic. Try to make it amusing. We're all trying to deal with this. We're all in this pot together, all right? Let's try to keep the morale at a certain level together, okay, folks? We just got a strikeout of Stowers, and that's a big one.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That's 2 down with the runner at third base. And here, first pitch swinging, Jacob Marcy pops it up on the infield. Blaze will make the catch at second, and the inning is over. So Bassitt with a bad start, but a nice recovery to get the final 2 outs to strand that runner at third. The Marlins score 1. I don't mind if they score 1. If we keep putting up 3, I'll take that trade. We go to the second inning. Orioles 3, Marlins 1. So you hear me, folks? You hear what I'm saying about, again, if you have negativity about this team right now, it's warranted. I can't argue with you about it. But let's just try, with whatever our comments are, to keep it, give me your best sarcasm, Make it at least humorous. I've seen some pretty humorous comments on Orioles social media over the past couple of days. There's a lot of people out there that are just screaming and yelling and pounding sand. And then there's others who are just as upset, but they've got a way to give a take about how bad the team's doing in a way that made me chuckle. And I'm like, all right, here's a person that's at least maintaining a sense of humor, giving a little levity to the situation. I mean, it's a serious situation. If you love this team, again, you have every right to be upset with how things have gone. You have every reason to point fingers and say, this is wrong, that's wrong. But hey, there's a lot of baseball left, and mental health is something that I've had to work on for most of my life. And I know a lot more about how to do it better than I did when I was younger. And I'm telling you right now, to spend every day laying into the team, it's just not healthy. It's not healthy for anybody. And it's not going to help the team play any better. Again, you're welcome to your opinion. And tonight, I pretty much gave a TED talk to start the night about the state of the team. So it's allowed. Let's just, I'm just saying this to try to get everybody, mentally as good as they can be given the situation. Kobe Mayo will lead off the top of the second inning, and on the second pitch, an 0-1 pitch, he fouls a slider off to the left. Mayo is batting just, $165? And wow, he didn't chase that pitch breaking low and away. He did that a couple of times yesterday. Laid off that one from Alcantara. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's another one, and again, Mayo doesn't chase it. Good eye. 2-2 the count.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Two pitch. In on the hands. Swing and a miss. Mayo goes down on strikes. Blaze Alexander, who had a couple of hits in yesterday's game, probably the brightest spot in the Oriole lineup yesterday, had been struggling, but looks to be turning a corner with the bat here in recent playing time. Pitch clock down to 1 as Alcantara goes into his windup, and the pitch is fouled away. A sinker. Sandy now up to 40 pitches with just 1 out here in the second. The 0-1, swing and a miss, a sinker below the zone, a chase from Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
Hey, BW, I remember going to Memorial Stadium for years watching Brooks, Boog, Bobby, Scott Erickson. Mucinas from your hometown. Nice. 0-2 to Blaze. He reaches for one outside the zone and fouls it off to the right. I tell you, of all the things Mike Bordick was talking about that's wrong with this team, if there's one thing that he pointed out that I haven't been able to point out myself, is our approach to hitting with 2 strikes and just how bad it is. Like, we still approach strike 2 as if it's no strikes or 1 strike. Big swings, not trying to, again, I've talked about it, like you got to swing and a miss. Alexander, a changeup, and filthy one, dropping below the zone. He strikes out. 2 Ks here in the inning for Sandy, who might be settling into his better self here after a tough first inning. And how important is it that we got those 3 runs? Might be the only 3 we get with him on the mound. You never know. When he's good, he's very tough to hit. Gunner's up for the second time. First pitch is outside, ball 1.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
The 1-0 popped up. Right field, shallow, coming in on the ball is Casey. He makes the catch to end the inning. The Orioles go quickly and quietly in the in the second inning. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Orioles 3, Fish 1. All right, folks. Yep, I miss Memorial Stadium, folks. I miss hearing Rex Barney over that old school PA speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? For the Orioles, batting first, center fielder, Mike Devereaux. Batting second, right fielder, Joe Orsulak. Batting third, shortstop, Hal Ripken. Give that fan a contract. Oh, it's the best. The best. I love the parking situation around 33rd Street as well. The neighborhood parking, the get yourself trapped between cars parking in the lots. You don't go home until the guy who's parked in front of you goes home. It's a great system. Folks, we are getting ready for the bottom of the second inning. Miami's sponsor patch, they are protected by ADT. So they have a security sponsor and we have a insurance sponsor. I feel like that is something of a, oh my. Hit in the lower back with the pitch. To lead off the inning is Connor Norby. Bassitt hits the leadoff batter on a pitch that broke in and never broke back. I don't know if it was supposed to or not. It just kept running in on Norby. Got him right on or just below his belt. So Norby is on at first base to begin the bottom of the second. Here is Joe Mack. He's got to have one of the better names in baseball right now, Joe Mack. This guy's got a name that belongs in sports somewhere. There goes the runner, throw down by Bassitt, and that one is in time. It was to the second base side of the bag. Gunnar had to make a lunge for it and apply the tag all in one go. And he did. Connor Norby hit by a pitch and then thrown out trying to steal. See you later.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I hope they don't challenge this. Oh, there's the tag. Okay. From one angle, it looked like it was a phantom tag, but we got it. 2-0 the count on Mack, and he's swinging a ball to left field in the air for Taylor Ward. He's right there. He makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty, with Bassitt only on 15 pitches here in the second inning. Pitch count is very good. Marlins are swinging, and they are putting the ball in play quickly. Up steps Owen Casey. This guy was a big prospect with the Cubs. Brought over in a trade last season. First pitch swinging on a cutter up and in. He misses. 0-1 on Casey. He's hitting just .202. Left-handed batter. Very vertical stance. And did that pitch hit him? Jesus Christ, Bassitt, would you stop hitting guys? He's hit 2 batters, and a third one, instead of it hitting him in the back, it just went behind him into the backstop. I mean, that hit him on the shoelace, if anything. Come on. Owen Casey gets first base after a ball grazes a shoelace. He's on at first with 2 down for the number 9 batter, Graham Pauley. First pitch is high for ball 1, a sinker from Bassitt. By the way, another comment Mike Bordick made that I've talked about and we've all noticed over the past couple of years. Here's a breaking ball that misses up and away. It's 2-0. Is the Orioles' penchant for making the number 9 hitters in opposing teams' lineups or guys at the bottom of the order look good. Like they should be automatic outs. And so that's how you know Mike Bordick is paying attention with details like that. You can only know that by watching this team play every day. It is already 3-0 on the number 9 batter here. And there is a strike, a get-me-over sinker right in the middle of the plate. Luckily, Pauley didn't have the green light. 3-1 the count. Fouled back. So after 3-0, Bassitt gets the count full. There's 2 down in the inning, so the runner at first will be off on this pitch. The payoff. Inside, not close. Why are we throwing a 3-2 curveball, Bassitt? Is that really our best pitch? Another number 9 batter reaches against us on a walk to extend the inning. 2 on with 2 out. And back to the top of the order for Xavier Edwards. First pitch. That is another curveball, and it was worse than ball 4 on the last batter. Breaking low and in into the dirt. Ball 1 on Edwards. There's a pitch, throwback to second after the pitch. Owen Casey back in there. But that pitch missed high, and it's 2-0 on Edwards. Yeah, folks, don't worry. The BW you know and love should be back on camera for tomorrow night's game. That's the plan. The 2-0, way inside, not even close. It's 3-0 on Edwards. Does Bassitt have any idea where the ball is going? This pitch, there is a strike. But again, on a 3-0 pitch, he's grooving it in there. And luckily for us, the Marlin hitters have no interest at going after a 3-0 pitch, at least not yet. The 3-1, ball 4. Can we get a mound meeting, please? And not just Basayo. I don't need a guy half of Bassitt's age. Okay, here comes Drew French. I am stuck in a state of shock there, Tom. I am stuck in a state of shock. Did you see what we did over the weekend? Wouldn't you be? Folks. All right. Bassitt's on 28 pitches. The pitch count is actually fine if he just gets this guy out right here, right now, in the next few pitches. Let's see if we can get him out before the end of this soundbite. First pitch is called a strike. That was high to Hicks. He does not challenge. All right, shut up. Hicks with a hit his first time up. Did not challenge what would have been ball one. Instead, it's no balls, one strike. Bases loaded, 2 down. Pitch number 30 from Bassitt. Curveball outside. He cannot find the zone. He is messing around all around the zone. He's hitting batters. He's got to get under control. Here's the pitch. That one. Can you stop throwing curveballs? They're not working. You haven't thrown one for a strike yet. Nobody's interested in swinging at the ones off the plate. You've thrown like 9 crappy-ass curveballs. Line drive, base hit, right center field. It shoots the gap. It's going to score a pair, and this ball game is tied. Bassitt can't throw anything effective right now. He's got nothing. He's got nothing that's working. He can get it over with a fastball, and then if he does, this is what happens. There's not enough life on that heater to put a guy away with. First and third, 2 down. Here is Otto Lopez. He looks at a strike. All right, Charm City chat, don't go dead on me now. There goes Kevin Brown. He's leaving. Here we go. Swing and a miss. Now, there's a nice sweeper. It started in the zone, broke off the plate. Where's that pitch been? It's way better than the curve. Where was that pitch till now? I cannot get over how many times Bassitt kept going back to the curveball in this inning. The 0-2, and that one is reached for, and it's looping, and it's going to be a sliding catch by Taveras. He'll save a run, and he'll save us from falling behind with that catch. The inning is over. 2 runs come in to score. Chris Bassitt looks awful in this inning. Hopefully, we'll see an improvement. If not, fire up the bullpen. We got to win. So the pitch count, which was doing perfectly fine with maybe 1 out into that second inning, it got out of control. It's up to 35. That's 17.5 per inning. It's not extremely bad. He's thrown 11 less pitches than Alcantara. But after a nice low pitch count to start the game, it's now right back into that 5 innings, 6 at the most. 27 or 28 pitches, most of them with 2 out. There you go. There you go. And folks, when it comes to having problems pitching with 2 out, look at, again, what happened at Yankee series. How many times did we give up hits with 2 down. And meanwhile, we get a couple of guys on to try to start a rally, and we just immediately hit into a double play. It is just Murphy's Law out there in that Yankees series. And again, Alcantara. Is he going to give us another window to get something off of him again? Because guys like him, they might have a bad inning like that first one, and then they settle down. We hope that's not the case. It is 3-3 going in the top of the 3rd inning. And it's Taylor Ward leading off. First pitch, he takes a look at a slider, middle of the plate, upper half of the zone for strike 1. Taylor.
Taylor?
Taylor.
Taylor?
There's a cutter outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, Taylor Ward is acting as a leadoff man in this inning. Let's see what he does, even though he's not a leadoff man in the lineup. There you go. Take a pitch. Make it 2-1 on a changeup low. I'm going to keep beating the drum. They got Gunnar batting leadoff again against a right-hander. It seems like Ward only leads off against lefties. I wholeheartedly disagree with that decision. I think Ward needs to be hitting leadoff. Either way, he has worked the count to 3-1 here against Alcantara. And that is ball 4. Folks, can you see the difference in at-bats between these two guys?
Taylor?
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
And here's the deal. Bordick said it himself. Gunner's up there trying to hit home runs. So if you know that Gunnar is trying to hit home runs, why do you want him hitting leadoff? Let Ward get on base, then let Gunnar get his home run, and now you got 2 runs instead of 1. Beavers hits a ball to center field. It's right at Marcy. He makes the catch for the first out. Beavers is gone on 1 pitch.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
So instead, just imagine having Gunnar up in that spot instead of Beavers. You feel me, folks? Here's Pete Alonso. He had that 2-run double first time up, and he drills one to left. Stay fair. Stay up. Keep going. It's off the wall. Hopefully the runner got a good read. Ward will have to stop at third base. It's another double for Alonso. He is 2 for 2 with a pair of doubles. Runners at second and third for the Orioles with only 1 out. Folks, splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Good looking swing there on the slow-mo replay from Alonso. Nice level swing. Here comes Bassitt. He hit the crap out of it his last time. And he goes after a tough slider below the zone. A swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Sammy.
Sammy. Sammy.
Second and third, 1 out. A chance to get the lead back. The 0-1 is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Charm City chat. Make some noise. Sammy in a RBI opportunity right now. The 1-1. Oh, he missed it. A swing and a miss on a changeup on the outside corner. 2 strikes. Got to make contact. Got to shorten up that swing. You got to do what Mike Bordick told you to do. You can score 2 runs with a little flair somewhere. Make contact. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and a base hit to right field. Sammy does it. Ward scores. Here comes the throw in, and it is dropped by the catcher. Alonso scores. The Orioles are back on top. It's 5-3 on a 2 RBI single from your boy, Sammy B. Folks.
Oh, ho, it's magic, you know. Oh, it's magic. Oh, it's magic.
On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. Who believe in magic?
Folks, Leody Taveras takes ball 1. Runner at first base, 1 out, 5-3 Orioles. And Taveras fouls one back. A sinker from Alcantara at 97 miles an hour. The pitch, swing and a miss. That one dipping below the zone. It's 1-2 on Alcantara. Folks, we've got twice as many people watching right now as we do likes. For those that have hit the like button already, thank you so much. For the other half of you, I want to thank you for being here, but I got to ask you a favor. Please hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. It helps out the channel. We can get to 100 likes here in moments if you guys pitch in. 1-2 to Taveras. Swing and a miss. He strikes out. Second out of the inning with the runner still at first base. Up to 86. Let's keep moving, folks. We can get there. Maybe if we get to 100 before this next batter is through with his bat, maybe we can do something at the plate right now. Who's up? Colton Cowser, folks. Let's try to get to 100 for the milkman. First pitch to Cowser is fouled away. 13 to go to get to 100, folks. I promise you help get us there, and I'll shut up about the likes for a solid 20 minutes. 12 to go. Oh, 1 to Cowser. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. There's that changeup, and we know how Cowser does with those. He struck out on a changeup his first time up. He strikes out on changeups very frequently. It's 0-2. 2 down, runner at first. 2 runs in for the Orioles. They have taken the lead back 5-3 in the top of the third. Alcantara's pitch, and there it is. Another off-speed pitch, a slider at 85. Swung on and missed by Cowser to end the inning. But the Orioles respond. Pete Alonso is at it again. He doubled, and then Bassitt has now driven in 3 runs tonight with a 2-run single. And at the end of 2.5 innings, the Orioles lead it 5-3. All right, we move on. Folks, if you expect this team to play the way that they did against the Yankees and win, quote-unquote, pretty, you might be asking too much. I think this team right now is in a position where win any which way that you can. It might be ugly. We might have to scratch and claw. We might take a lead and then give it back and then take, whatever we got to do. Whatever we got to do. This team is hit rock bottom. We got to start baby stepping this thing back to a winning team. And again, I don't know if organizationally we have a chance to do it. I'm under the impression that some changes need to be made beyond guys that play on the field or guys that are even in the clubhouse. But I'm here for another 120-something games. And I'm hoping we can turn it around. Again, we've got between now and the All-Star break, I'd say, to try to get this team back to 500. Play slightly winning baseball. And then post-All-Star break, if you're a 500 team and you can show that you can win more than you can lose for about a month, then maybe you got a chance to go on a nice run. It doesn't take a lot in terms of a winning team to be a playoff team. 86 wins, that's 5 more than being a 500 team. All right, Kyle Stowers is going to lead off. And the first pitch is another curveball that doesn't hit the strike zone for Chris Bassitt. Another curveball that doesn't hit the strike zone from Bassitt. The 1-0. He goes with a changeup, and that was borderline. Doesn't get the call on the outside corner. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's one that hit the corner. Can we challenge? Sammy turned around. Did he challenge? Or is he just asking, is that the edge of the zone? It looks like we didn't challenge. It's unfortunate. It should be 2-1. Instead, it's 3-0 on Stowers. The pitch, he swings on 3-0 and fouls it away. Bassitt's gotten to a lot of 3-0 counts today already and has got some pitches, some get-me-over grooved pitches in there for strike one. This time on 3-0, it's not a get-me-over pitch. It was inside, and Stowers went after it. Well, it doesn't matter. On the 3-1 pitch, Bassitt misses outside for ball 4, a leadoff walk. Bassitt is not very fun to watch pitch, folks. Hey, we are 7 away from 100. Folks, we're so close. We're just 7 away. I said, again, I promise, I'll drop it for a good long time. Let's see triple digits on that like count, folks. Come on. Have a heart. Give a like. Jacob Marcy, the batter. The 0-1 pitch is a strike, a changeup at the top of the zone. Phantom, I think you have the freedom to go with either. Sometimes that's the case. Sometimes in this language of ours, we have more than one option for the same thing. I think you can go with either there. Prospects or players. Foul ball off to the right. A curveball there from Bassitt. Surprised any Marlin would offer it that curveball. Again, it hasn't been thrown for a strike yet tonight that I've seen, and he's thrown a lot of them. 1-2 the count. Bassitt setting up inside, and there's a nice pitch. That's the best pitch of the night from Bassitt. A sinker that started inside and then tailed back over the corner at the top of the zone for a called strike 3. That is a lot better than the other 44 pitches that Bassitt has thrown tonight.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Connor Norby looks at a cutter away for ball 1. Norby got hit by a pitch his first time. Currently hitting .235. This sinker is up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner at first, 1 down for the Miami Marlins. It's Orioles 5, Marlins 3 in the bottom of the 3rd. Game 1 of 3. You can tell how old that background photo is of the ballpark that I have for the background on my channel here. Because you can see that giant, colorful fountain thing that they used to have out there in left center field. They took that away several years ago now. For reasons I don't really understand why. I guess they thought it was too tacky. I don't know. I thought it was kind of psychedelic looking. I thought it was pretty cool. 2-1 pitch. That's up the middle. It's a base hit for Norby. And that puts runners at first and second with 1 out. Norby reaches for the second time tonight. Rick Tocchet. God, I haven't heard that name in a minute. I have honestly not heard that name since the 20th century. Holy cow, that's a callback for me. Here's Joe Mack. First pitch is up and away, not close with a changeup. Come on, Bassitt. I mean, we're talking about 20% of his pitches at best are quality right now. 80% are not. Line drive, base hit into left field. Charging in his Ward. He's throwing home. Here comes Stowers, and he is safe. It is 5-4. Bassitt is not showing any signs of improving tonight. If the Orioles want to keep from falling behind in this game, they need to get somebody up in the pen now. I don't care. We need to stop the bleeding. We need a win tonight. Get Albert up or somebody. First and second, 1 down, 5-4 the score, and that's the first major league hit for Joe Mack. Opposite field, RBI, base hit. That throw from Ward wasn't exactly impressive either. Didn't get a whole lot behind it. If Colton Cowser's playing left field, I think we might have had a play there. Albert's back at AAA. Well, now you know why we need him on this team. Again, if our starting rotation is as, troublesome as it's been, you need a guy like Albert to give you innings out of the pen. And then, there's just so many reasons to have Albert on this team right now. He shouldn't have been optioned back or waived off or whatever again. Just keep him around. This would have been a good spot to bring him in right now. Owen Casey fouls the first pitch away. He was hit by a pitch, first time up. We need a ground ball for a double play. Folks, we've passed 100 likes. I want to say thank you very much.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
There's another curveball out of the zone from Bassitt. It had the plate, but it was low. 1 ball, 1 strike on Casey. First and second, one out. A run already in for the Marlins. The pitch, way high, 2-1. Get somebody up. I mean, how are you sitting there right now as a professional, as a coach or manager, watching what Bassitt's doing out there and feeling comfortable about just letting him hit a certain pitch count or whatever? Get somebody up. He's not effective. It's clear to me. You could get lucky. He could throw 1 pitch that turns into a inning-ending double play. But I'm telling you right now, it would be luck. Not execution. Curveball. He hits the top of the zone with it. It's 2-2. And again, if you get a guy up and he does get you that double play ball, well, he can set that guy back down. It's okay. This pitch misses high. The count has gone full on Casey. 56 pitches now for Bassitt. Since the first inning, he has been laboring his ass off. Keegan Aiken is up. Folks, I have good news to report. Keegan Aiken is up in the bullpen. As Casey fouls this one away, the count's still 3-2. Another 3-2 from Bassitt to Casey. Called strike 3, and Casey isn't going to challenge. Let's see how close this pitch was. Oh, my. I think that is a ball by the slimmest of margins based on that close-up. Wow, the Orioles. Thank you so much, Blue.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Here is the number 9 batter, Graham Pauley. He walked his first time, and hey, wouldn't you know it, it's a first pitch curveball that misses for ball 1. What a shocking development from Bassitt. Casey calls for time. I mean, just stand there and take a pitch clock violation for 1-0 instead of these first pitch curveballs. Save your arm. It's the same result. The 1-0 pitch inside 2-0. Again, Keegan Aiken is up and throwing in the Oriole bullpen right now in the third inning. The top of the order due up after this. You got to get the number 9 guy. Here's a ground ball. First base, Alonso will field it in fair territory, though it takes him into foul ground. He circles back to the first base bag in time for the unassisted put out to end the inning. The Marlins get a run back, but it could have been worse. A couple of more guys are stranded. The Orioles, after 3 innings, again, folks, like I said, if we're going to win at the way we've been playing, don't expect it to be pretty. Let's just do it any which way we can. Right now, we got a lead. Let's try to keep it, and let's try to build more runs. We're going to the 4th inning. It is 5-4, Baltimore. Folks, BW will be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! 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 There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please! Please! Give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, 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 no. It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
This is great iced tea.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
I am the Cal Ripken of birthday cake.
Got Bush. Oh, wow. We've got Bush.
All right, folks. Top of the 3rd inning only. It's our top of the 4th, I should say. And it's already a 5-4 ball game. The Orioles ahead. Kobe Mayo is leading off. He'll be followed by Blaze Alexander and Gunnar Henderson. First pitch, ball 1 to Mayo, and the next one is laid off low, 2-0 to Mayo.
Just get it all on there. Just spread it out.
Mayo. Kobe swing and the ball go far. There's a strike. Bottom of the zone, 2-1. The next pitch, swing and a miss, and Mayo with a off-balance swing goes down to a knee. Man, he wants to hit every ball his way 500 feet. Dude, you're built like a brick shithouse. Just swing. I'm sure it's going to travel. Just make some good contact, dude. 2-2 pitch. He lays off outside. Full count. Folks, who will suck less tonight? The 3-2 swung on and fouled away. And that's a big hack with 2 strikes. You got a piece, but again, the approach. Think about it. The 3-2 again, hit on the ground to third base. Paulie will throw across the diamond in time. Mayo retired. He at least got a lot of pitches out of Alcantara there, who's now into the 70s on his pitch count. Folks, I said I wouldn't talk about more likes for a while, and I will hold up my end of the bargain. But might I bring up subscribing to the channel as Blaze Alexander swings at the first pitch, opposite field, base hit. Blaze goes the other way. He's working for a living and he's hitting because he's taking what he's given. Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
1 out single. Now we got the top of the order. Folks, if you're watching and you're not yet subscribed, guess what? It's free. And get this. Normally, I'm here in person on screen, and I'm animated. And I move around, and I'm alive and stuff. Gunnar's going to challenge the first pitch that was called a strike by the ump, and he's going to lose us a challenge. Nice work, Gunnar. We're down to 1 challenge. First pitch to him is a strike at the bottom of the zone. He lost the challenge. Next pitch, fouled away, and it's 0-2 on Gunnar. My, oh my. Come on, Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Maybe it's time for Gunnar to date somebody else. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's a throw over to first. Back in there is Blaze. Another pitch to Gunnar on 0-2. He reaches for this one. A changeup low and away. He fouls it off. Good approach there. He had to offer at that. He got a piece. Hopefully he'll get a better pitch to do something with. And trying to work with an 0-2 count. This one is reached for and off the end of the bat. It's going to be a high, lazy fly ball to right. Casey will make the catch, and he immediately throws into second. Just in case. Casey. Casey has plays music on the side. He's got a sunshine band. He plays in Miami. Casey, they got to have that in Miami, right? Casey and the Sunshine Band. It's perfect marketing gimmick for this guy. Taylor Ward is up. He walked his last time. He scored 2 runs tonight already. And he's got a 1-0 count right now. And there's a strike. Belt high. 1-1. Alcantara closing in on 80 pitches here in the 4th. The 1-1 is just a bit low. Good eye there from Ward, folks. Taylor Ward. Two and 1 the count. The pitch right down the middle, and Ward took it. 2-2. That was a spicy pitch. Ward, I don't know what he was looking for, but he's got 2 strikes. There's 2 down. Blaze takes his lead at first. Throw over there. And Blaze just gets back in there. He might run on 2-2. That play, that pickoff move was close enough. The Marlins wanted to see if they wanted to replay. They choose not to. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 out on Ward. The pitch. He reaches for one. A little dribbler toward third. Paulie tries to barehand, and he can't pick it up. And that's how you play baseball. Ward not trying to do too much. He's got a couple of strikes. He reaches for one. He puts it in play. He makes it tough on a defender to do something, and he reaches on an infield hit. That is how you play baseball! Come on! More of that, please. First pitch to Dylan Beavers is a strike.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
The 0-1. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on. Throw the analytics away. Play ball. The 1-1 pitch outside. 2-1 the count on Beavers. Come on, Charm City Chat. We might need a lot of runs tonight. We need another rally right now. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Hit up the middle. That ball is right to the shortstop. He's going to step on the second base bag to end the inning. The Orioles leave a pair. The Orioles leave a pair. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 5-4 Baltimore. Hang in there, folks. Folks, again, I have to tell you, if you're watching and you're not subscribed, boy, we'd really love you to join the community because it has been a tough week. And the odometer, which is our subscriber count in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, we haven't seen that thing roll over to 45 something new in several days. Several days. It is like gasping for air right now on the sub count. So please join in. It's free. There's no commitment. If for whatever reason you're not satisfied as a subscriber for free, you can always unsubscribe. But boy, oh boy, it would really lift the spirits of BW here to see that odometer roll over at least once tonight. Can we do it? I sure hope so. Folks, What's going on around the league tonight? The Phillies have a 1-0 lead over the Athletics about halfway through that ball game. Boston with a big lead on Detroit, so we have to win tonight to stay ahead of them and not fall into a tie for last place. Boston up 10-2 on Detroit in the fourth, so we got to win. Toronto and Tampa head-to-head. Toronto with a 3-2 lead in the top of the fifth. Bottom four, Twins 6, Nats 1. The Yankees are tied with the Rangers at 3 apiece in the third inning. And who cares about the rest? We've got baseball back here. Bottom of the fourth. Top of the order for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. First pitch is a strike from Bassitt. That fastball at just 89 miles an hour. Not exactly throwing the gas. Here's a breaking ball. Fouled off to the right. It's 0-2 on Edwards. Bassitt needs an inning of, 16 pitches or less. He's got an 0-2 count on the leadoff man. Here's the pitch. That's high, letter high for ball one. Folks, if that odometer does roll over, I don't always have it visible myself. Let me know. This pitch is fouled away. By the way, it's a little bit late for me to be bringing it up, but if you're not watching along, if you're only listening to follow the play-by-play, the Orioles are wearing their black jersey tops with the gray pants. Marlins in their traditional home whites. The count now 2-2 on Edwards on another curveball that missed. Here comes the 2-2. Curveball again, popped up. We're going to get an out from a curveball. All right. Shallow center field. Tavares comes in to make the catch for the first out. All right. 2 more of those, please. Liam Hicks is already 2 for 2 with a pair of RBI. He's hitting .311 on the season now. And first pitch is upstairs with a cutter, ball one. By the way, all 3 games of this series have the same start time. So if you knew what time to get here tonight, you don't have to change plans for Wednesday and Thursday. It's all the same. Pitching matchup tomorrow night is Brandon Young against Yuri Perez. Couple of right-handers. 1-1 the count on Liam Hicks. The pitch, way up and away. Just a turd of a curveball. 2-1 the count. This pitch, his line down the right field line, a base hit. Picking it up is Cowser. He'll get it to we'll get it back to Blaze. Did that ball hit the ump? That ball appeared to have hit something. I must have missed it. They're showing the umpire right now. Yeah, it hit off the ump's foot in fair territory. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Ever. And look at the umpire. He's got mad hops. So a line drive, the umpire positioned right on the foul line, could not get out of the way. Looks like the ball hit him on the instep of his right foot as he was trying to jump. And it kicked the ball. That ball would have been a double. That actually really helped us. So runner at first, should be at second base. First base ump helping us out here. Otto Lopez at the plate right now, and it's already a ball and a strike on him. Lopez 0 for 2. The next pitch, in on the hands and fouled up the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. How fortunate might that umpire getting in the way be? We'll see. It's a 1-run game. The 1-2. Breaking ball. That one's drilled, but Lopez was out in front of it, and it'll hook foul into the left corner. Waiting on the next 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Now grounded to the opposite side of the infield. Alonso gets it. Goes to second for 1. Back to first. 2. A double play with Pete covering that bag. It's a 3-6-3 and a doozy to end the inning, folks. That was pretty. Pete Alonso. I'm telling you now, he is a Gold Glove finalist. If he keeps playing like this, there's no way you can deny it. How can you play a better first base? I don't think you really can. Inning over, we got a lead still. On to the 5th, 5-4 Baltimore. Folks, stepping away for a sec, and when I say a sec, it might be a little bit late. I'm moving a little slow, which means I'm going to have to play that music that you love so much. Oh, maybe I'll just play something else. You guys hate the music. Where's a longer here? The bees things, that lasts a little bit. I'll be back.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah!
All right, folks, we're back, and the first pitch to Pete Alonso beginning the top of the 5th is outside for ball 1. The Polar Bear 2 for 2 with 2 doubles tonight. The 1-0 from Alcantara outside again, 2-0.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
The 2-0. That's low. Pete with a 3-0 count to begin the inning. And Alcantara now up to 88 pitches. He'll definitely hit 100. He's got no problem doing that. He can go over 100. But that is a 4-pitch walk. And right now, he's going to hit 100 here in the 5th. I don't know if Sandy's going to get past 5 innings. And he's already given up 5 runs. So we've done a good job against Alcantara tonight. It's going to be probably a battle of the bullpens to decide this game. Alonso, though, with a leadoff walk here, folks. And here is Sammy Bassitt. He's going after the first pitch, and he fouls it away.
Sammy.
Sammy off to a nice night. 2 for 2. Both times up, he's driven in runs. And he looks at a strike at the top of the zone. Sammy is not asking for a challenge, but he does have a pretty long chat right now with the home plate umpire. That's turning more into a one-way monologue. The count is 0-2. The pitch hit foul behind the plate. We'll do it again. Sammy, you can hit with 2 strikes, buddy. Hang in there. You can do it, buddy. With 2 hits already tonight, Sammy's average right now at 250. Popped up. That one will get off to the left side into the crowd. Oh, that took a big bounce off the walkway. Somebody walking there, blowing a chance at a souvenir. Right-hander Anthony Bender is loosening for the Marlins in their bullpen. Check on the runner Alonso. He's back. It was another close pickoff move there. All right. Pitch number 94 of the evening from Alcantara on an 0-2 count to Sammy is outside by a foot. 1 ball, 2 strikes. They've got a Bender warming up. The 1-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit into right center field. That's going to shoot the gap. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. Alonso's hitting third. He's got the go sign. He will score. Sammy's in the third with a triple. An RBI triple for Bassitt. It's 6-4 Baltimore. Oh, that's a special bat he's swinging.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Man, that ball jumps off of Sammy's bat, doesn't it? Holy cow. He's on at third. There's nobody out. Leody Taveras has a ball 1. And the next pitch is fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taveras.
Oh, come on, let's dance.
Wait a minute. Did Alonso hurt himself hitting the third base bag? Why are we seeing a slow-mo replay of Alonso touching third? Please tell me Alonso's okay. This ball is lifted to right. It's going to go foul. Taveras unhappy with himself that he was early on his swing. Why? I don't know. You guys, I'm not watching the Masson broadcast. I think this is Miami's broadcast, but they were showing a replay of Alonso. I thought when they were showing it, like, did he not touch the bag? But again, if it's not if it's not us, why would the Marlins care? I don't know. Hopefully everything's fine. Pitch number 100 of the night is coming up on a 2-2 count. And here's a ground ball to second base. The infield is playing in, and that'll keep the runner from scoring at third base. Taveras grounds out to Edwards for the first out of the inning. Bassitt correctly does not try to break for home. 1 out in the inning, still a chance to get Sammy in without the benefit of a hit. Yeah, I just got scared. I don't know why they would show that particular image. But apparently everything's cool. So Colton Cowser's up, folks. First pitch is up and away. Ball 1 to the milkman. Pitch number 102 is a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Alcantara can definitely throw more pitches than your average guy. He's got probably more stamina than any starter in the league. This guy can probably throw you about 115 pitches before you got to take him out. Swing and a miss. Cowser swings and misses at a changeup. I know it's breaking news. Runner at third, 1 out. We need some contact to get him in. The pitch reached for and fouled away. Still 1-2 on Cowser. Think about what Bordy said, Cowser. Think about what Bordy said. We've seen examples tonight already where just making a little contact can lead to good things. The 1-2 reached for and fouled away, almost a carbon copy of the last pitch. The Orioles have fouled off 30 pitches tonight. And that, to me, is the biggest news of the night. This pitch, a little tapper. Up to shortstop. He goes home. The play at the plate, and he's safe. Sammy is safe. The ball got there, but apparently the tag did not. And like BW says, make a little contact. Do a little dance. Make a little love, and get down tonight, folks. It is 7-4 Baltimore. They're going to have to challenge this. Oh, the ball came out of the glove. I see on the replay. Okay. It was glove of the catcher meeting foot of the runner, and Bassitt's foot appeared to have dislodged that ball right as he slid into the plate. 7-4 Orioles, folks, and that'll do it for Alcantara. He's done. Folks, this is what I'm talking about.
Hey, everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
This is great iced tea.
Oh, boy, is this great!
Come on, folks.
Nothing gonna break my style. Nothing gonna break my style.
Let's talk to Earl.
Let me show you what I mean now. By the first thing you do is get right up in their face, you point the finger. Then if you can't get close enough, you turn the hand around and kick some dirt. And then if he's missed a strike, you get over here and you put dirt all over the thing. You throw the hat down, you pick it up, you throw it, and then you're so bad, you throw him out of the game. You're out of here. That's the way a major league manager should.
I learned something, buddy boy.
Folks.
Call it the Baltimore miracle or some shit. call it the Baltimore Miracle or some shit.
All right. We are about to resume play here in Miami. A pitching change for the Marlins with 1 out, a runner at first. Orioles 7, Miami 4. And Anthony Bender is the new pitcher. He's up against Kobe Mayo. Mayo 0 for 2. Bender's first pitch is low for ball 1. Bender, I hardly know her. This pitch is tapped foul, left side. 1-1 the count on Mayo. Bender takes a look at the runner at first, and now he whips a throw over there, and the throw gets away. Cowser will get up and go to second base. Finally, a mistake by the opponent. That looks like something we would be doing lately. Cowser goes to second with 1 out. That takes away the conventional double play. Puts a runner in a scoring position now for Mayo. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground, right to shortstop. And he's got Cowser stuck. Cowser doing a good job. Hopefully Mayo can advance on this. And he will. Colton Cowser got stuck between second and third on the grounder. But he does a very good job of working his way through a pickle to get Mayo to move all the way up to second base. So it's sort of like a fielder's choice. Mayo in scoring position with 2 down. For Blaze Alexander, he's 1 for 2. First pitch inside, 1 ball, no strikes. That pitch was borderline. We got the call. The 1-0 in there for strike 1. Folks, I said I'd spend 20 minutes not bringing up the like count, and I've done my job. So now I'm asking for those watching that haven't hit the like. Here's a ground ball to second base. Edwards will get it to first. In time, the inning is over, but the Orioles knock Sandy Alcantara out of the game. They put a couple of more runs up. It's their 3rd inning of the night where they've scored multiple runs. Through 5. Going into the bottom of the 5th, it's the Orioles 7 and the Marlins 4. So yeah, folks, I've held up my end of the bargain. We got a commercial break. If you're watching right now, we are 22 likes away from 150. We are trying to get the taste of that 4-game series in the Bronx out of our mouths. Not just what the team did, but kind of what happened on the channel here, where the numbers were down all over the place. We need to start getting the numbers back up there, folks. On the road to 150 likes, and hopefully we'll get some subscribers tonight. If any of you in the Charm City chat have anything you want to tell anybody watching right now about the benefits of subscribing, please do. After I bring it up a couple of times, I start to feel like maybe I'm not the right person to convince these people. Maybe you guys can. The back is feeling better, folks. I think I'll be back on the camera for tomorrow night's game. Hopefully, for the rest of the season, without incident. Thanks for tolerating this stand-in frozen BW for the past few games. I used to be a homeless male prostitute until I subscribed to BW, and it changed my life. Now, what are we applying, Garrett? That being a homeless male prostitute is like a bad line of work? Or I mean, you know, sounds like you had a home for at least 1 hour a night. Hey, first pitch of the inning is popped up in foul ground near first base. Pete Alonso makes the catch, a 1-pitch out. Just what we needed to begin the 5th inning. Oh, you know what? Bassitt is done. That's why. We got a new pitcher, folks. There ain't no faking. There ain't no mistaking. When it's time to bring home the bacon, you call upon Keegan Aiken, and he got a 1-pitch out. Here is Jacob Marcy. That was Kyle Stowers, by the way, who made the 1-pitch out to begin the inning. Here is Marcy 0 for 2, and the 0-1 pitch is low, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, I would say Bassitt looks a lot like Robert Palmer in his prime on the mound. Maybe Arnold Palmer. Maybe Laura Palmer from Twin Peaks. Here's a fly ball to right. Coming in on it is... Who's out there? Cowser's in right field tonight, and he sprints in to make the catch on a shallow fly ball for out number 2. Keegan Aiken gets 2 outs on 5 pitches. And we're going to ask him to go more than 1 inning, I think. Especially with the start he's off to. Connor Norby's up. He's made his way on base twice. A hit and a hit by a pitch. He pops up the first pitch behind home plate, and wow, look at the ass on that fan. Ball drops in a few rows behind the plate. Well, you might have to anywhere there, Phantom. You might have to anyway. Let's see how quickly he gets through this inning. This pitch is called strike. That was up and away. Norby looking around. Miami down to 1 challenge. They could have successfully used it there. That was not a strike. It's 0-2 on Norby. Be afraid, Phantom. Be very afraid. The 0-2. Swing and a miss! He blew a fastball by him. Strike 3, inning over.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Yeah, but guys, listen up, okay? He threw 8 pitches. 8. Just pretend like he's only pitched to 1 guy, maybe 2. Let's bring him out here and try to get another out or 2. We got the bottom part of the order due up. You need to eat some. You need to eat some of these innings, and Aiken can give you that. Miami definitely lost a challenge, didn't they? Or was it us? Were we the ones that lost one? Okay, I might be wrong there. My bad if I got that wrong. When you see me again, Joel, you're going to be impressed. Wait till you see me again. Yeah, Gunnar lost it. Thank you, guys. My bad. So 5 innings complete. It is a bullpen game now. We got a 3-run lead. Yes, yes, yes. All right, all right, all right. Just kidding. Miami should have challenged. But they had both of them, I think, there. It's easy to say. I think my game froze. I just realized I'm in that commercial break in progress part of the screen, but it's just stuck there. I don't think we're bouncing back. Feels like it's been a while. I might have to do a refresh, folks. Stand by. I'm going to refresh. See if this helps. Inning might have already started. And if this gets you out of whack, out of sync with me, try to do your best to figure out how to do it. Michael Peterson is on the pitch, a right-hander for the Marlins. He is facing Gunnar Henderson to lead the top of the 6th off. First pitch is on the outside corner on the black at 97 for a strike. My first time seeing this pitcher. Don't know anything about him. The 0-1, swing and a miss, straight gas at 98. 0-2 on Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
0-2 pitch. Good grief. Gunnar chased a slider in the dirt and strikes out on 3 pitches.
Big buck, stop it all.
That didn't look like a let me just try and keep the at-bat going, 2-strike kind of a swing. Here's Taylor Ward. First pitch is low for ball 1. Let's watch the difference in at-bats here. We got a new pitcher. Gunnar got a first look. We saw what happened there. A 3-pitch strikeout. Now we have Ward, who's already got ball 1. He takes strike 2, belt high on the outside corner. That heater at 98.
Taylor?
Ward has reached base twice tonight. He's scored twice. That ball fouled away. Upstairs at 97. 1-2 the count. Mack, the catcher, has something to talk about with the home plate ump. Anthony Nunez is up for the Orioles in the bullpen right now. Maybe Aiken will not return. Much to the happiness of Phantom out there. The 1-2 pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. That one's off the plate by a lot. We got a full count on Ward, folks. Let's hear it in the Charm City chat. The payoff pitch. In on the hands and fouled away. Can anyone see the difference in plate approach between these top 2 hitters in the lineup? And tell them we don't need to flip them around. I mean, I don't understand why they don't see it. Here comes another 3-2. Up and in, and he fouls it away again at 98. Look at this at bat. It is night and day. 7 pitches, 5 four-seam fastballs, and a couple of sliders Ward has seen so far. Another 3-2. That was chased. Oh, he had ball 4, but that fastball at 98 upstairs couldn't lay off. He strikes out. So the result is the same, but you know what? That was what, 7 pitches or 8 instead of 3? It's better, even if the result's the same. The approach is better. Here's Dylan Beavers with 2 down. Tries to check his swing. They appeal. He went. It's 0-1. A slider in the dirt. Folks, are you feeling frisky? How about you show me your beavers?
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
Who's feeling frisky? The 0-1 fouled away. JKP, on one hand, the Yankee pitching is very good, but on the other hand, the Orioles didn't exactly look, like a well-oiled offense before that series. If anything, they just exposed the problems that we have. Just put a microscope on it, or a magnifying glass, I guess is the appropriate tool. A foul ball. It's still 0-2 on Beavers. 2 down, nobody on. The pitch. That's high. That's true. If you only take out Aiken after 8 pitches, he should be available tomorrow. 1-2 pitch in the dirt. 2-2. Folks, I'm going to check. Has it moved? No. I can't get new subscribers. 2-2. Hit in the air to left. That should be catchable for Stowers. Moving toward the foul line. He's got it, and the inning is over. Peterson throws a scoreless inning for Miami. We go to the bottom of the 6th. The Orioles lead at 7-4. They've out-hit Miami 8-6. The Marlins have also put 2 errors on the board. Both teams have left 5 men on base. All right. So, again, Anthony Nunez would be ready to come into this next half inning if the Orioles do make a change. How we doing? It looks like there's some activity here in the Discord. Nothing of any importance for me, right? Let's see. It's refreshing itself. What's going on in the old... Wow. Okay. Ah, boy. My, oh my. So that just, wow. Okay. I'll have to check in with the mods after the game. Hey, folks. We got the bottom of the 6th coming up. We got a 3-run lead. We're trying to end a 5-game losing streak. Any kind of a win will do. Anthony Nunez is on the pitch. 15 appearances. His ERA's gone up. He's had a couple of bad outings. The ERA now at 4.11. But still pretty good numbers otherwise. A 1.24 whip. Opponents hitting 230. Good strikeout rate. He's got a 3-run lead here. And it's the bottom part of the order, I believe. It is 7, 8, 9. Starting off with Joe Mack, who got his first major league hit his last time up, and he takes ball 1. Next pitch. Oh, we got the call there, and that was not a strike. Low and in. Just missing the corner, but we get strike 1. Swing and a miss on a nice changeup. Tailing away. Hitting the outside corner for strike 2. Sammy's setting up on the outside, and the pitch is on the inside black. And fouled away by Mack. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Every time I make a point to see where Sammy sets up, it seems like the pitch is going somewhere completely different. 1-2, swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Tailing away again from Mack. A beauty from Nunez. 1 down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Look at that movement there. That's almost like a screwball. That is like a screwball right there, folks. Here's Casey. Casey 0 for 1. However, he has scored a run tonight after getting hit by a pitch and scoring in the second inning. The 1-0 hit on the ground to the right side. Alonso's got it. He'll throw to Nunez covering the bag for out number 2. 2 outs on 7 pitches for Nunez. Graham Pauley coming up. This is how you want to see Oriole pitching handle the bottom of an order. Get him out and get him out quick. First pitch to Pauley. Line drive right to Alonso at first. He's got it. A 1 pitch out there. 8 pitches, 3 outs for Nunez. Aiken with an 8 pitch inning. Nunez with an 8 pitch inning. We move to the 7th. It's Baltimore 7, Miami 4. All right. Folks. And Alonso again, yes. Just making play after play. The odometer rolled over. Hallelujah. 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 Thanks, everybody. Holy cow, it took forever. Good grief. This channel was constipated, and finally we cut loose. Thank you for subscribing.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
All right. BW feels 5 pounds lighter. Thanks, folks. On to 45-30. Man, that was a slog right there. Hey, is this is some kind of prescription drug ad, but it's taking place in Thailand. Don't use Thailand to sell your drugs, please. Hey, folks, groups win at the yard. Lock in your block of seats or hospitality package today and save big. There's a new pitcher on from Miami. His last name is Ekness. Ekness. Who the hell is this guy? Josh Ekness. What the heckness is he all about? Folks, he's pitched 1 inning on the season. 1 inning. Even Miami fans don't know anything about him. First pitch is a sweeper outside to Alonso. Alonso at the plate. He's been on base every time tonight, including a couple of doubles. Come on, have yourself a big night, Pete.
A polar bear stirs.
2 for 2 with 2 doubles and a walk. The 1-0 pitch. Way outside. It goes all the way to the backstop. Just a bit outside. Have yourself a merry little Xmas. The 2-0 pitch. On the outside, black, strike 1. Come on, folks. 2 balls, 1 strike. Charm City wants a home run. Swing and a miss. That pitch, 98, right in the middle of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Folks, we're just 6 likes away from 150. What do you say? Let's do it for Alonso. The 2-2 pitch from Eknes. Swung on and fouled away. A sweeper. Still 2-2. Folks, a bugle. Rally time. The 2-2. Low and away. We got a full count. The payoff pitch to Alonso. Swing and on the high heat. 1 down in the top of the 7th inning. Looks like my stream crapped out there for a moment, folks. Hopefully you're okay. A little bit of a hiccup. Sammy Bassitt having a huge night. 3 for 3. He takes inside for ball 1.
Sammy.
Big night with the 4-5 batters. Sammy takes inside. It's 2-0. Sammy with a triple tonight, so he has a chance for the cycle if he can go yard. How about that? The 2-0 is on the outside corner. Folks, not often you got a chance for a cycle where the odds are not too bad. Sammy hits a home run, and he's got it. Got the triple out of the way already. A single and a double. The count is 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. Right in there for strike 2. Come on, Sammy. A cycle would really give us something to celebrate. Two balls, 2 strikes, bases empty, 1 down. The pitch fouled away. We'll do it again. Once again, folks, game 2 is tomorrow night. Same start time. Which is what? What is it? Like 6:25 or 6:40? First pitch on the air, 6:25. Swing and a miss. Bassitt can't catch up to the 99-mile-an-hour heater. That is out number 2. And Leody Taveras, who's 0 for 3, is due up next. This part of the order hasn't done anything tonight. The 6, 7, and 8 hitters have combined to go 0 for 9. Tavares shows bunt. It's a called strike. Tavares' average has gotten down into the 260s. The 0-1. That one's hit hard into center field. Backing up on it is Marcy onto the track. He makes the catch and hits his back up against the wall next to the 400-foot sign. Boy, Tavares hit the crap out of it, but to the wrong part of the yard. Marcy is there to get it, and the inning is over. Good contact from Leote. Bad luck. You can't knock him for that one, but it's a tough night. It's 0 for 4. We head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Orioles lead it here 7-4. Folks, we have reached that time of the game where I have to ask that you reach into your kitchen and get the necessary ingredients, because it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Oh, yeah. BW is getting his strength back. BW is getting his strength back. Wait till you see me tomorrow. I hope you do. But that means I'll have to shower and comb my hair, and it's been nice just getting scuzzy here.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks,
thank God I'm a country boy.
Don't forget about that Tupac Shakur bobblehead giveaway. Boy, are the Orioles pushing the hell out of this. Like, honestly, is there anybody in the tri-state area that isn't aware of this damn thing by now? We know. All 20,000 of them will be given away. Why do we need to continue to promote it? All right, Nunez will come out for a second inning of work. I picked the wrong pitcher to say, hey, only 8 pitches, bring him out for another. Not the case for Aiken, but it is the case for Nunez. He's going to face Xavier Edwards. Top of the order for the Marlins. First pitch, right on the corner at 97, up and in for strike 1. Can't place it much better than that. Man, this place is empty. This pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. It's not torture, it's 7th inning stretch. 1-1 is up and away, a changeup, 2 balls, 1 strike. Kempner is a right-hander for Miami getting up in their bullpen. Do I know any of their relief pitchers? Here's a ground ball to third base. Mayo will throw across on target in time for 1 out. So 4 outs picked up by Nunez since coming in on just 12 pitches. Let's get that ERA back under 4. I think it might be already with those 4 outs. Let's see. Yep, 3.78 at the moment. Liam Hicks is working on a perfect night, 3 for 3. Swing and a miss. Late on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. Two beers on the birdhouse. Folks, I hope the Orioles tonight can make a little birdhouse in your soul. The 0-1 pitch, that one gets away. There's nobody on base. It is a ball, 1-1 the count. on Hicks. Trevino, never heard of him. The 1-1 off the plate, 2-1. Nunez kicks, deals. The 2-1 is on the outside corner, a strike. 2-2 on Hicks. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 7th, the Orioles ahead 7-4. Hey, Joel knows what I'm talking about. 2-2. That ball's lifted to right field and deep. That ball is traveling. That ball is into the upper deck. A solo shot by Hicks, and what a night for him. 4 for 4. And lucky for us, it is a solo shot. We still have a 2-run lead, but it's now 7-5. Here with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. I have a secret to tell from my electrical well. It's a simple message and I'm leaving out the whistles and bells. So the room must listen to me, filibuster vigilantly. My name is Blue Canary, one note spelled L-I-T-E. My story's infinite, like the longing symphony. It's always near. Blue Canary in the alley by the light switch. Who watches over you? Make a little birdhouse in your soul. Not to put too fine a point on it, say I'm the only bee in your bonnet. Make a little birdhouse in your soul. All right. I'm back to old BW. 1-1 pitch to Otto Lopez is hit to deep center field. This ball is going to leave the yard. Holy cow, back-to-back home runs by the Marlins. Makes it a 1-run game. I better stop singing. Holy cow, 7-6. It's time to go to the pen. I don't want to trust the confidence of Nunez after giving up back-to-back jacks. This ball hit to straightaway center field onto the berm. The batter's eye out there. And here comes Albarnez now. Folks, once again, I will remind you that the Orioles' task tonight is to win. And don't expect, if they do, for it to be pretty. And right now, I would say this isn't so pretty, but we're still leading. Pitching change going on right now. Orioles 7, Marlins 6, bases empty, with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Hang in there, folks. Call to the pen. And yes, Nunez's ERA goes back up. Thank you for the update, Chilo. Folks, if you ever want a fresh stat hot off the press, as long as it's a negative update, we've got Chilo here. I don't recall him ever giving us such a quick update on an ERA. But since I had talked about how it was going down, and Chilo decided, well, let me hurry up and tell BW how it's back up. Let me hurry up and let him know that. Folks, who's coming out of the bullpen? Is it Rico, Carl? Did you see a look? I don't know. I'm not watching the Masson show. Did they show Rico coming out? Is it Rico time? Sure feels like Rico time. We are only up by 1 run. It's Wolfram. Okay, I just saw it pop up on the screen. There he is. Grant Wolfram. That makes sense. Kyle Stowers, Jacob Marcy, back-to-back lefties due up. Then it's the right-handed Norby, and then another lefty after that, and then another lefty after that. All right. Bring out the wolf. Bring out the wolf. Here we go. Stowers at the plate. 1-run ball game, 1 out in the 7th. Pitch on the outside corner. Where it? Challenge it. It's a strike. It's right there. Oh, we got burned on the first pitch. It's 1-0. Give me the B bag.
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes!
That pitch is basically the same spot, but now it's a strike. Okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. In on the hands and fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks, we're into that part of the game that I like to call the nitty-gritty. Wolfram Jack. Hey, everybody. Swing and a miss. A sweeper. Down to the ground. See you later, Stowers.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I apologize for Baltimore.
Well, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
How about this? Peace, love, dope. Now get the hell out of here.
Here is Jacob Marcy. 2 down, nobody on. He's 0 for 3. The first pitch hit on the ground, right side foul. 97 on a sinker. Up and in on Marcy. Marcy. Marcy, of course, used to be in a controversial relationship with Peppermint Patty. And this one is outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. We all know who was wearing the pants in that relationship. The 1-1 pitch. There's a what? Come on, that's a strike. Come on, Sammy. Is it too late? They're telling Sammy it's too late. Sammy waited too long to challenge. And now what? Now Albie's going to get mad? You could tell he took too long. Umpire taking umbrage with... Wait a minute. Are we actually going to get a chance to challenge? Did we talk our way into this? It's a strike. The call is overturned in our favor. He did tap right away? Okay. Now here's a ball in the dirt on a strike 3. Sammy can't get the tag, so he'll throw a lob to first base to get the final out of the inning on a strikeout, folks.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, so we got help from the crew chief there to get the challenge we needed. We also got a strikeout to end the inning. And we're moving on, folks. 8th inning coming up. 2 innings to go. The Orioles are up by 1. 7-6. My God, this Eric Burns ad. It doesn't matter which broadcast I'm watching. He's just on every channel, I guess, with his cut-off shirt and obnoxious sunglasses and backwards hat. Is that Ric Flair? Oh my God. Car Shield, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing, Car Shield? All right, folks. Nitty-gritty time. We hit 150 likes. Thank you so... Well, I'm looking at 149 from where I'm sitting. Maybe number 150 unliked. But we're right there. I see 149. We'll need one more just for me to be sure. $150. Let's keep going, folks. It's the bottom of the order due up for Baltimore. There's 150. Bottom of the order due up for Baltimore. We have hit 150 likes. It's official.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Thank you so much, folks. We still got time to try to get close to 200. I'm not expecting us to hit it this late in the game, but we can try to get close. Thank you so much for helping out. We're already at 151. We're climbing. All right, we're underway. Top of the eighth. First pitch to Cowser is called a strike. William Kempner is the new pitcher, and boy, this guy likes to unbutton his jersey a bunch. He is 3 buttons down. He's got half his chest exposed for reasons unknown. Cowser's 0 for 3 tonight. The 0-1 pitch is a strike. Fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. How about you button that shirt up, pal? The 0-2 pitch. Upstairs, 1-2. Looks like Kempner's got his own fan base in the crowd. About 5 people there to cheer him on, which makes up about 10% of the attendance. Here's a foul ball, and it got a piece of Mac, who is not feeling so well. He's hopping up to his feet and is going to be given a minute to shake something off here. 1-2 on Cowser. Folks, we're in the top of the 8th inning. Orioles, 5 games under 500, 5-game losing streak, and 5 games under on the road as well. 6-11 coming into this game. Trying to win here tonight. Trying to change course. Any course would be better than the one we were on in New York. Swing and a miss. Cowser. Another strikeout. This time on a fastball. Second strikeout for him. No, I'm sorry. Third strikeout for him tonight. We strike out way too much. Here comes Kobe Mayo. Kempner is definitely not an athletic specimen up there. He's pretty much in my shape. But he's got his jersey on like he's Saturday Night Fever. This is a pop-up to shallow right by Mayo. Coming in on it is, who is that? Casey out there in right field for the second out. Blaze Alexander. I do believe he's on fire, folks. He's got another hit tonight.
I do believe I'm on fire.
2 down, nobody on, top of the 8th. First pitch. Hit on the ground. Diving stop at third. Paulie up and throws to first in time. That was impressive. For the third out of the inning, a web gem of a play at third base by Graham Pauley. Blaze Alexander would have had extra bases. Instead, the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the eighth. The Orioles still ahead by just the 1 run, 7-6. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there. My, oh my.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay.
I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
What? What?
Welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back. Your dreams were your...
Why is that on my board? Welcome Back Cotter theme song. I have no idea why that's even there. No clue. I have no memory of adding that to the board, and I can't even think of why I would have. Like, who is that for? What situation is that for? Maybe there was a player that was out for a long time. And a welcome back song? I don't know. Andrew Kittredge, boy, was he awful last time out. And here he is to play the role of setup man in a 1-run ball game. Kittredge had an ERA of 0 through 3 appearances. After appearance 4, he now sits at an ERA of 18.90. I think it was 7 runs while getting only like 1 or 2 outs. It was a shit show in New York. Let's hope for better here. Connor Norby to lead off. 6, 7, 8 batters for Miami. First pitch over the plate but low with a slider for ball 1. All right. Ask a question, wait 5 seconds, and then ask it again, as if anybody here knows the answer. Here's a check swing. They appeal, and he went. 1-1 the count on Norby. The next pitch, reached for off the plate, a slider. It's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What about the odometer? We've got it to move 1 time tonight, hon. I'd be shocked if we could do it again. Pitch off the plate, 2-2 the count. A 1-2-3 inning, and then we score 2 runs. I like the way you think. Swing and a miss! A slider right in the middle of the zone, but he missed it anyway. First out is a punch out for Kittredge.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
I don't know how Norby didn't get a piece of this. I mean, that is middle. Mr. Carter. No, but we do have, I was going to say, Joe, we got a reliever named Horseshack. I was going to make an Epstein reference, but then I realized the times we're living in, and let's just leave that one alone. Swing and a miss by Mack. The count is a ball and a strike. What's that leave? Washington? One on Mack. The pitch. Oh, we got a called strike there. That was inside by a good couple of inches. 1-2. Thank you, Blue. The pitch. A little bit low. Mac lays off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th inning. Orioles 7, Marlins 6. A lot of the run scoring was earlier in the game. Here's a line drive to right. That's trouble. It's down for a hit. Cowser cuts it off quick, and he's going to fire it back towards second. And Mac's not even thinking about extra bases. Gunnar points toward Cowser and says, nicely played. I tell you what, folks, Colton Cowser is far and above a better defender in the outfield than just about anybody else we have. Tavares does fine in center field. Everybody else has got problems. Cowser does not have a problem. That bat of his might frustrate the hell out of you, but you want a ball hit his way if a ball's in the outfield. Here's Casey, 0-4-2 tonight. 1 out with a runner at first base. First pitch. And there goes the runner. Throw down by Sammy is close. They call safe. And that's a pinch runner out there. Esteury Ruiz running for the catcher, Mac. And are we going to try to challenge this? It was a close play down there. A slap tag by Gunnar. The hand appears to be in there. He looks safe to me. All right, no challenge to be had. Here's the next pitch. Well, Kittredge is going to step off the rubber and look Ruiz back to second. Ruiz is a very fast runner. He had a rookie season with the A's, if I recall, where he stole a lot of bases. 1-0 pitch, way high. It's 2-0. So the Marlins definitely making the right move here with a 1-run game, getting that leadoff hit by the catcher and putting in this speedster. He's put himself in a scoring position. The 2-0 is low, 3-0 on Casey. You have the right-handed hitting Paulie up next and a base open, but shouldn't be a game plan to pitch around Casey. Here's a ground ball. He's going after a 3-0 pitch, a slider that might have been low for ball 4. He fouls it off. 3 balls, 1 strike. Is Rico ready if Kittredge, walks this dude? There goes the runner to third. The pitch is low, and there's not going to be a throw. Or did the run... I'm sorry. Ruiz just started to run. He was just trying to, I don't know, get us worried about something, but he did not run. It is a walk, though, and it's first and second, 1 out for the number 9 batter, Paulie. Kittredge has faced 3 batters. Rico should be around. Drew French is going to come out. Where's Rico? We're going to use him as our closer. If we can take it that far, that's the only other thing I can think. Because we already used Nunez. Cano is another possibility. They haven't shown me anybody up in the Oriole bullpen. It's a mound meeting with Kittredge in the infield right now. The tying run, Ruiz at second base. Go-ahead run is Casey at first. What are we doing now? We've got our 2 best bullpen options. Where are they? There's Rico. Rico is throwing right now. I think they want to use him to close it. But how about a 4-out save? First pitch is called a strike, and the umpire helped us again. That was high. It's 0-1 on Paulie. The pitch. There goes the runner toward third, and the ball is thrown away toward left field to let the tying run come in to score. The speed of Ruiz manufactures a tying run. Bassitt throws it away. We're tied at 7. Mayo, by the way, taking too long. See, Bassitt had to double clutch because Mayo was not getting over to cover that third base bag quick enough. So the throw probably would have been late, even if it was on target, but it probably would have been on target if he threw it when he wanted to the first time, but Mayo wasn't there. Runner at second, 1 out, a 2-1 pitch, ground ball, foul, just foul, down the right field line. Why didn't we go to Rico? Good things happen when we go to Rico. 2-2 pitch. Reached for and popped up. Right field. Long run for Cowser toward the foul line. He makes the catch. Throw back to second base, and they got him. They got the runner off at second. He thought that ball was dropping in. And Colton Cowser shows once again why his defense is extremely valuable to this team. It sucks. Our lead is gone. But Colton Cowser ends the inning with a double play, catching 1 out and throwing to second to get the other. I guess they're going to see if there's a challenge here. It is a bang-bang play at the base. I think we got him. I think it might be a tie, but I don't think they have it to turn it over. The challenge is on right now. Cowser and Taveras are watching the scoreboard right now. The call is overturned. The call is overturned. Wow. I'm a little surprised on that one. It was very close. I didn't think it was enough to turn it over. They turn it over, and the inning will continue with a runner at second, 2 down. Kittredge has thrown 20 pitches. You got the top of the order due up now. You got to bring in Rico now, all right? It's no longer a safe situation anyway. Just get Rico in the goddamn game. Cowser can't believe the call. Kittredge is done, and here comes Rico. So at least Albie got that decision right. But I think it should have been done a little bit earlier. Folks, we're tied at 7. There's 2 out in the bottom of the 8th. Marlins have a runner at second base. We're bringing in our best reliever.
Rico. Suave.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining in on the game tonight. We've got ourselves a doozy. I am BW. That is a photo of me frozen and looking completely ridiculous. because my back got thrown out a few days ago. I'm in a reclined position. I've got a special setup to be able to still call games, but I'm in no position to be on camera. Please don't hold that against me if you're new and you're just checking out the channel. I plan to be back on camera tomorrow. This channel covers every Orioles game, and I've been through a lot to call these games. So if you're looking for a reliable channel and a good play-by-play call, why don't you help out and subscribe? Help me help you. And you help me, and I help you. Join the BirdWatcher community. It's free. A subscribe button is at the bottom of your screen. Get to know me and everybody here in the Charm City chat. Enjoy. We're up to 160 likes tonight. Let's keep going. We've got ourselves a nail biter, tied at 7, trying to get the final out here in the 8th inning to keep it that way. Oh, you guys want to know about it? Well, let me give you a little bit of a clue. The hat is on. Enrico is on, and a first pitch strike to Xavier Edwards. The Marlins have the would-be go-ahead run in scoring position with 2 down in a tie ball game here. Rico's 0-1 pitch. Low and in. A changeup at 87, 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. A changeup. Tailing away from the left-hander. 2 strikes, 2 down. Come on, Rico. The 1-2. Just a bit outside. 2-2. Come on, Charm City chat. We got to hold the line. Take it to the 9th tied. The 2-2 to Edwards. That's a high changeup, and it's popped up. Out of play. We'll do it again. The highest in the zone whiff rate. Rico Garcia has the 3rd best percentage with a minimum of 190 pitches thrown. Only Mason Miller and fellow Oriole Ryan Helsley has a better whiff rate on pitches in the zone. This pitch, where's that? It's right on the edge. Oh, that is kissing the edge on a curveball. It is 3-2. Oh, it's so close. Here comes the payoff pitch. Very high, ball 4. Oh, my. We've got to face another batter. Here we go, folks. It is Liam Hicks, and he is 4 for 4 tonight. Two on, 2 out. We're waiting. Here's the first pitch to Hicks. It's low. A fastball at 97. Joseph, are we not understanding to not spoil the action of the game? There's a called strike. 1-1 the count. Change up at the top of the zone. It's a pretty simple concept, dude. Don't type in what's happening before I announce it. Nobody said that, dude. We're talking about spoilers. It has nothing to do with what team you root for. It has to do with typing things in before they're announced. That's the difference. You understand, sir? That's what I'm saying. Opposing fans are welcome. All right? 2-1 pitch is grounded, foul off to the right. It's like you're expecting us to be hostile. We're not. We're asking you to not spoil anything, okay? All right, this guy can take a hike. If you're going to say Rico Garcia sucks, you need your head examined. See ya. 2-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. Hicks had gone 4 for 4 until Rico showed up. All right, you're saying you're not spoiling? All right, then I guess there's no problem. We're moving on to the 9th inning, folks. Tied at 7. Let's see who Baltimore has due up. I got to refresh here. It's telling me it's 7-4 still. What is this? There we go. Coming up, it is the top of the order, folks. It is the top of the order for the Orioles. Gunnar Henderson, Taylor Ward, Dylan Beavers. If anybody gets on base, Pete Alonso. Let's take a lead. Folks, hang in there. We got ourselves a doozy.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake.
Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men! Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
Folks, I want to win this game. Boy, do I want to win this game. Yeah, I need to go back and see. What did this guy say about Rico? Even Rico sucks. Yeah. Andrew Nardi, a left-hander, is on for the Marlins. 14 appearances so far. His ERA right at 6 even with a 1.75 whip. We should be able to do something against this guy. Gunnar, first pitch swinging. Right field and deep. That ball is caught over the head of Casey. God, Gunnar hit the crap out of it and has nothing to show for it. What a way for this inning to start. Gunnar with a screamer out to right field. And man, I know I've been giving Gunnar some flack for one thing or another, but you got to feel bad for him there. He absolutely crushed that ball. Out number 1. Taylor Ward takes a fastball high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Taylor?
Tyler O'Neill picks up a bat. He's on deck to hit for Beavers. And this pitch is inside. So Nardi has to face a minimum 3. Beavers will sit for O'Neill for the next hitter. The count 2-0 right now on Ward. The 2-0. That's a called strike, and immediately Ward challenges, and he will win this. This is very high. Might be the worst call by the umpire tonight. At least a full baseball high. And then some. My goodness, that was letter high. Make it 3-0 on Ward. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch. Ball 4. Taylor Ward draws another walk. Taylor Ward draws another walk.
Taylor?
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Tyler O'Neill is going to pinch hit for Dylan Beavers. And my game just froze again. Come on now. Get back. Don't freeze yet. Come back to me, ball game. Tyler O'Neill is up there. Runner at first, one out. Come back to me. I'm going to have to refresh, guys. It's been frozen for too long. Folks, we got a fly ball deep out to left center field by O'Neill, but that ball is going to be caught. That ball is going to be caught out there for the second out. O'Neill gave it a ride. Caught out there by Marcy. 2 down in the inning for Pete Alonso. Folks, we need the polar bear to come through.
A polar bear stirs. A polar bear stirs.
Come on, folks. What a time for Alonso to go yard. How about right now? First pitch gets away. And now Taylor Ward can walk to second base. The go-ahead run now just a base hit away. Pete Alonso doesn't have to hit an extra base hit. A single could give us the lead now. Want to know the count. Come on, Pete. The 1-0 is outside. 2-0. Why damn it, Jose? Why damn it on a 2-0 pitch? The 2-0. Inside 3-0. Could it be maybe that it's going to be a 4-pitch walk and you spoiled it 2 pitches early, Joseph? Could that be the case? If Nardi walks Alonso in 4 pitches right here, I'm flushing you. The 3-0. Ball 4. See you later, Joseph. Your Marlins suck. Bye. Oh, wait, it said no the wild pitch. Whoops. My bad. Darn it. If it wasn't for a 4-pitch walk, you would have stuck around. I guess fate intervened. Adley Rutschman's going to pinch hit. 2 outs with runners at first and second base.
Let the clutch out gently, okay? Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Ward is the go-ahead run at second. Alonso behind him at first. Rutschman hitting right-handed against the lefty Nardi. The first pitch is straight in there at 93. Strike 1. Outfield's playing deep on Rutschman. The 0-1 is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Come on, Charm City. 2 times. The 1-1 pitch. Taken, called a strike. Adley, does he challenge? Yes, he does. I think we're going to win another. The umpire says strike 2. We think it's ball 2. And it is. Ball 2. Another successful challenge. 2-1 the count on Adley. The pitch. Swung on, line drive, base hit in the left field. Here comes Ward. The throw home is late. We've taken the lead here in the 9th. It's 8-7, Baltimore. Wrong button. Adley in the clutch.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Tavares, a swing and a miss, a foul tip, strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Tavares is 0 for 4. We got the lead back late. The 0-1. Line drive right center. That's down for a hit. Here comes Alonso. The throw home is late. And Alonso scores. This Oriole team is running the bases tonight. We add another. It's 9-7. Oh, give me number 9.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
9-7. First and second, 2 down for Cowser, and he takes low and away for ball 1. The Nard Dog has had it rough. 1-0 to Cowser. That one just missing, and the Marlins want to challenge it. It might have caught the low and away corner by just a hair. And they have won that call just as I described it. That ball just kissing that corner. 1 ball, 1 strike on Cowser. Whoa, what happened? Whoa. Whoa, my computer is glitching hard. Phantom, we have a problem. Oh my, okay. I think we're back to not being able to look at my monitor again without the entire screen glitching out. I think we're still here. Folks, if you're here with me, punch in the number 5, why don't you, in the chat? 2-1 pitch. That ball's hit out to left center field. It's going to hang up there to left for Stowers. He makes the catch, and he tries to flip the ball to the center fielder nonchalantly and misses him. And somebody's got to go pick up that baseball. Folks, the Orioles rally. They rally for 2 runs here in the 9th inning. At the end of 8.5, 3 outs to get, up by 2. It's 9-7 Baltimore. 10 hits tonight. Marlins have 9. Who's coming in to save, you ask? Rico's thrown 12 pitches. What do we do? Do you go to Cano? Is he warm? Didn't see anybody getting loose. We'll have to wait and see. Somebody needs to come in here and close the door.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
2-run lead. That gives us a little bit of a cushion. That little bit of cushion might be what we need in this high-scoring game. Bottom of the ninth, folks. Bottom of the ninth. And I think Rico is going to stay out there. Not seeing anybody popping up on my screen yet. Well, we got to win this one because we're going to use Rico all the way. He won't be available for game 2. So if we're in a save situation tomorrow or a close game, we won't have him to go to if he's going to finish this. Here we go. Adley Rutschman is going to stay in the game to catch. Jeremiah Jackson is also into the ball game. Jeremiah takes over at second base. Blaze moves to third with Mayo coming out of the game. O'Neill stays in to play right field for Beavers. Adley stays in to catch for Basayo. The wheels are moving here, folks. The gears are turning. We are in the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles ahead by 2. And it looks like it is Rico. Here comes the first pitch of the bottom of the ninth, and it's hit on the ground right to Gunnar. He fields it cleanly, throws the first in time, 1 away. 1 out, 2 to go. We need Rico to give us something extra tonight, and a 1 pitch out is exactly what we needed. Here's Kyle Stowers. 0 for 3. I don't want to celebrate too hard if we win, folks. I don't want to mess up my back. Here's an inside-out swing, a little dribbler to third. Blaze picks it up. Over to first in time. 2 down in the ninth. Garcia with 2 quick outs. He has been our savior in this bullpen. Come on. Folks, I don't have my other window open. I hope the hearts are flying. Those heart emojis should be flying right now in the Charm City chat. We're trying to end a losing streak. We're 1 out away. First pitch has the plate, but it's a little bit low to Jacob Marcy. Bases empty, 2 down. Marcy's 0 for 4. Rico from the belt. The 1-0. Right in there. 94 on the gas. 1-1. Come on, Charm City. Show me that heart. We're trying to see this game through. 17th pitch from Garcia. Swing and a miss on the gas at 95. 1 more strike. One more strike to stop the hurting, if only for one night. The 1-2 pitch popped foul and out of play. We'll do it again. Rico is at 18 pitches. He just needs 1 more strike. Show me your heart, Charm City. The 1-2 to Marcy. Swing and a miss! He struck him out! And this ball game is over. The Orioles are in the win column. Losing streak is over. Rico does it again.
Rico. Suave.
Final score, Orioles 9, Marlins 7.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic coming right. On a magic coming right.
Folks, what did I say? I said it all night long. We needed a win. We needed it any way we could get it. and it might not be pretty. And I gotta say, that is exactly the script we just saw play out here tonight. Folks, look at your boy BW. Look at me. Look at that look of shock on my face. I can't believe what I just saw. I can't believe what I just saw. Wait a minute. Is that even the right ballpark? That's the... because that's the cutout of me from a game I called, I think, against the Phillies. Or is that the Nationals? All right, whatever. There I am. The Orioles. They now move to 16-20 on the season. 4 games under 500. And my God, did we need to stop the bleeding after getting absolutely manhandled in the Bronx. I mean, folks, again, historically, we are coming off one of the worst series in our franchise's history. In some ways, it was the worst, especially when you consider the opponent. We needed a win tonight. We needed to stop the hemorrhaging. We needed to put a tourniquet on this thing, and it was not pretty. Most surgery gets pretty gross. Gets pretty nasty in there. But we got the job done, folks. 9-7 the final. Let's go over the stats here. 9 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for Baltimore. 7 runs, 9 hits, 2 errors for the Marlins. Rico Garcia, he doesn't get the save, but he does get the win, and that's his 3rd win of the season. He pretty much got the win and the save. Let's be honest. He deserves both. Andrew Nardi gets the loss. He is 2-2. Both teams left 7 men on base. For the pitching lines, Chris Bassitt was not very good tonight at all. 6 hits and 3 walks in 4 innings. He gave up 4 runs. He struck out 3. ERA moved up some to 5.91. He only threw 76 pitches, so that is key. After 4 innings, 76 pitches, Albarnez said, I'd seen enough. I'm not going to sit here and just wait for you to get to 90-something pitches and try to get through 5 innings. He went to the bullpen, and for the final 5 innings, the Orioles gave up 2 earned runs from the bullpen, and that was by Anthony Nunez, back-to-back solo home runs. Otherwise, you got a clean inning from Keegan Aiken with a strikeout, 2 outs gotten by Grant Wolfram on 2 strikeouts, throwing just 8 pitches. Kittredge, it wasn't clean. He gave up a hit and a walk, and he didn't pitch a full inning, but he didn't give up a run. He got 2 outs. The 3rd out of the 8th inning was made by Rico Garcia, and then he got 3 more outs in the 9th to hold this 9-7 win with us scoring those final 2 runs in the 9th inning. Rico Garcia's ERA now at .56. Just ridiculous. Put him on the All-Star team. I don't care if he's not a closer. I don't care. He's an All-Star. Hey, now, you're an All-Star. The hitting tonight, the Orioles got to double-digit hits. That's good. But it came from basically the 3-4 hitters, the 4-5 hitters in the lineup made up half of those hits. Pete Alonso with a pair of doubles. Alonso scored 4 runs tonight. How about that? And then Bassitt hitting after him. He drove in 4. So what a combo those two made. 2 for 3 for Alonso. He also had a walk in there, right? He had 2 walks. 2 for 3 plus 2 walks. Made it on base 4 times. Bassitt, of course he did. How else would he score 4 runs? Bassitt had a 3-hit night that included a single, a double, and a triple, and he had 4 RBI, and then Rutschman pinch hit for him. So the 2 catchers in one spot in the lineup combined to go 4 for 5, driving in 5 of the 9 runs. You got to love it, folks. 7 of the 9 runs driven in by Alonso, and then the combination of Bassitt and Rutschman. That's where your production came from tonight. Gunnar had 1 hit, but he wound up going 1 for 5, lowering his already low average down to 208. Hey, it's Melanie Newman's cans, everybody. I'll have to not get distracted here. Dylan Beavers did score a run by walking and scoring back in the first inning. Is that what happened? Yeah, he scored on that first double by Alonso with a walk in the first. After that, he went 0 for 3. And then we have Taveras with a quiet night, 0 for 4. Cowser, 0 for 5. Mayo, 0 for 4. So the 6, 7, 8 batters combined to go 0 for 13. Not too good there. Blaze Alexander, 1 for 4, hitting 9th. And there you go. Oh, and Taylor Ward, I think I forgot to tell you. He scored 3 runs tonight. So 7 of the 9 runs were scored between Ward and Alonso. Wow. So, yeah, that's those are your top 3 offensive producers there. Sammy, Pete, and Taylor. Good stuff from those 3. They did the bulk of the offense tonight. All right, folks, the time of the game was 3 hours and 7 minutes. The attendance was god-awful. 6,600 is your attendance for this Major League Baseball game with Sandy Alcantara on the mound. You know? I mean, oof. I think the Bay Sox draw better than that, don't they? Folks, 9-7 are final. We got game 2 coming up tomorrow. We end the losing streak. Boston can't catch us tonight. We will stay a game ahead of them. That game is already over. So the current standings have us tied with Toronto at 16-20, 9 games behind New York, and 7.5 behind Tampa. Tampa's up to a 5-game win streak. They are 23-12. How about those Rays? 23-12, basically playing, 6-6-7 baseball, winning 2 out of 3 on the year. So that's the separation. You got the top 2 teams, New York and Tampa. They are playing like a playoff team. And then there's the rest of us. 3 teams within a game of each other, making up the rest of this division, 4 or 5 games under 500. One of us needs to rise out of these ashes, and I hope it's us. But with this win tonight, I don't know. What are we doing going forward? I still think this team has got some issues that are not going to be solved simply by winning a game like this tonight. The question is, can the Orioles figure out ways to win despite some things that might be in place? Organizational, sort of directional things that are in place that the team is supposed to do. I think we need to start ignoring some of the things that we're told we're supposed to do by some of the people at the top. And you guys know who I'm talking about. I think it's time to let Albarnez do his thing. It's time for the players at the plate to just start hitting the way they feel comfortable hitting. I don't know. Tonight, the one thing that really impressed me was the base running. Everybody was running their ass off tonight. We had a lot of plays at the plate and some good slides. I'm watching a montage of some of them right now. So some good things came out of this game. Again, it wasn't pretty. You know, the pitching is still pretty bad with the starting pitching. And, you know, 3 guys out of the 9 guys in the order had to do pretty much all of the work tonight. But a win's a win, and I like to win. You win, you move on. Let's try to win tomorrow. I can't believe how hard this thing is glitching right now. Is anybody covering a game? I can't send you anywhere because, hey, Phantom, I'm going to need another idea because I got another glitch whenever a monitor comes up. If I cover it up, it goes away. Oh, it's awful. All right, folks, here's the deal. I'm going to try to get up today, move around, and get my body in a good enough shape to be back on camera tomorrow for Game 2 of this series. I appreciate everybody for powering through these last few games without my, being on camera and all that stuff. Yeah. I know some of you folks are going to roll your eyes when I bring this up because I brought this up for a long time, not long after the channel started, but I have this weird feeling that the way I'm feeling and the way the team is doing, that there's some sort of spiritual connection. Again, feel free to turn me off right now, roll your eyes, but look it. This is the first time I've had a situation where my, I was affected in such a way where I couldn't be on camera for a few days. And it happens in the middle of a Yankee series that's like the worst series ever. So, like, I'm physically as crappy of a situation as I've ever been trying to call a game. And the Orioles are playing just about as crappy. I'm starting to heal now. I'm starting to feel better. I'm ready to get back on camera. And the Orioles, again, they didn't win pretty, but they did win. Maybe tomorrow I'm back on camera, and if the Orioles win convincingly, then damn it, if that isn't more evidence that however I'm doing, it's directly reflected with however the team is doing. Dr. Delay raid. Well, I tried to go to the... Here's the problem there. Carl, is it Carl? Yeah, because see, once I click over here, it's a problem. Hold on. That later. What is this? I'm trying to close Microsoft Edge. That just opened by accident. I'm trying to get in here. All right, maybe it'll work this time. I'll send you to Dr. Delay if he's on. For some reason, he didn't show up in the search. And the first thing that you get on a search is your fellow YouTubers. All right, Pirates and Diamondbacks. All right, he's in there. All right, folks, I'll be sending you to Dr. Delay, it looks like, successfully. And let's take a final look at some of the stats here for the channel. Folks, we're up to 181 likes. If you're on your way out the door, please hit that like button if you haven't already. And the subscriber count moved up, what, 1 time tonight? It ain't much. Let's hope it moves again tomorrow, folks. Okay, that is going to do it for BW. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Game 2 tomorrow night. First pitch is at 6:40 p.m. Be here at 6:25 for the pregame. Don't be any later than 6:35. Be here on time. Let's enjoy some baseball together, folks. We're back in the win column. I hope you enjoyed the call. Help out the channel any way you can, any way you see fit. It is very much appreciated. But for now, that's it from the Birdwatcher. Until tomorrow, folks, I will chirp at you later. Final score, Orioles 9, Marlins 7. Take it easy, folks.